Hello, second hour. Everyone say hi. Yes, all right. So now that's the shout out to second hour. Here we go. Now you're on YouTube. Couple terms. Look at them here at the title. First term is similar. Okay? Similar things. I gave you a definition right here in point 1. They have the same shape, but not the same size. So, for example, I draw an H. If I'm going to draw an H that's similar, it's going to have the same shape, but it's just going to be a little bit bigger. Now, if this H down here has a little curly at the bottom, then this one would have a little bit bigger curly at the bottom. But a similar shape and similar size means congruent. Similar shape, different size is the word similar. Now, there's a symbol for this, and it's a curvy line that looks like that. That's the symbol for similar. Next idea. When you have similar shapes, the angles, so here's a small triangle, here's a big triangle, trying to draw them similar. The angles on these triangles are the same. So this angle in the bottom left corner should be the same measurement as that angle in the bottom left corner. So they have the same angles, but the side lengths aren't the same. But that still means they're similar. So here's the symbol. That's the computer-generated one, that little squiggly equal sign. And they're going to write it like this. ABC triangle is similar to DEF triangle. It's important that the letters are in the right order. So if that was A, then that better be D. And if this is B, where must E be?
Top.
In the top. Okay, which means that's C and that's F. So as you name it in order, Tara, your name of the one has to follow the same order of the name of the other. Okay? So let's look down here. I want to kind of identify some similar sides. What is similar, AB? Okay, what is similar to AB? DE. Okay. So AB is similar to DE. So I put that little squiggle line in between. Moving from there. BC. What is similar to BC? Give me some hands. Briar. EF. Okay, so the side here and the side there. Okay, now, last one. What is similar to FD? Careful on the order here. FD. Chris. CA. Notice how he gave the order in the same way. FD going down, so CA going down. So identifying similar sides is a crucial element to making this whole thing work. So here we say, it says find the missing length X. So here's X. To find a missing length, what you need to do, Zach, is you need to set up a proportion. And so we're going to say X is to blank as blank is to blank. What does X relate to on this triangle? Okay, so X is to 20. So small triangle is to big triangle as the next proportion should be the same. If I have small is to big, then I better have what is to what? Got to be corresponding. Small is to big as small is to big. So what are your numbers going to be on the other corresponding triangle? 24 is to 32. Now, if you don't have your calculators out, get them out. If you need one, come up here and I'll loan you one. Anyone need one? Here you go.
Thank you.
Can you just use your phone?
Sure. All right, so small is to big is small is to big. So let's do a little multiplying. Remember, we draw our diagonal here. So we say 32 times X equals 20 times 24. So that's 32X equals how much? 480. Divide both sides by 32. And write down what you think the answer is. Don't say it, write it down. I'm looking for brilliance. Write it down. Circle it. What is the answer? No. Yes. Tara, come on up. Let's get some M&Ms. Tara, what'd you say? Thank you so much. Sydney. Do you see what you're missing? Yeah. Okay. Why is it important to emphasize the fact that you've got to have units of measure?
15 what?
Yeah, it's 15 what, okay? It's got centimeters on there, so you have to have centimeters as we're working them out. You don't get the whole jar, just one term. So.
No one's ever done that.
I ain't never tried.
Of course not.
As you want.
All right, moving on. Looking down here.
What about the other side?
We don't need to. There's no way we can figure out the other side because we don't have any corresponding information for either one. If we had either the first one or the second one, we could, but there's nothing corresponding.
Oh,
okay. All right. Well, let's take a look down here. Blow this up a little bit. Missing length K. Circle the K. It's kind of small. I'm sorry. I'm going to put that on top. K is to blank as blank is to blank. Now, what you need to do is you need to associate K with either one of these two, or what's corresponding to K on the other triangle?
56.
56. Do you want to say K is to 56, or do you want to say like K is to 34 or K is to 15? It doesn't matter. All right. What's your choice, Nate?
Okay. Mine is, how about we do 56 instead?
Okay, so I'm going to say K is to 56. So you're going smallest to big. So my other proportion, someone else give me the other half.
15 to 21.
Why?
Because
smallest to big as smallest to big. Did he do smallest to big again?
So 23.
So 15 to 21.
20.
All right, so draw your multiplying. 21K equals 15 times 56. Use your calculators. What is that? How much? 840. Divide by 21. Ms. Vischer, what is my answer?
40 centimeters.
Thank you. 40 centimeters. Very good.
40 meters. Again.
40 meters. My mistake. Sorry. 40 meters. Make sense? Now, is that the only proportion you could have set up?
Yep.
Could I have also said small this side, watch my pen, is to small this side as 56 is to x? Could I have thought of something like that?
No, because you don't have an X.
Okay, what about here? Could I have said K is to 15 as 56 is to 21?
Sure.
That would have worked. I could have said K over 15 equals 56 over 21. So my point here, Mason, is there's more than one proportion that works. All right, missing length X. I want you guys to set up a proportion. So long as X is in the top left, use any one of the sides. Now that we know K, could you use the 40? Mm-hmm. Okay, so write a proportion. When you think you got one, we'll come back to everybody in about 20 seconds. Write a proportion. There's a couple different proportions that are possible. All right, Katie, what is yours?
X over 34.
X over 34 equals?
40 over 56.
40 over 56. Let me check this. I didn't follow you. Big over small.
Oh, 56 over 40.
I like the switch. Good. 56 over 40. Good. Nice catch. Did anyone have a different proportion? Hunter.
X over 56 equals 34 over 40.
Okay, let's look at that one. X, where's X? X over, so you did long side over medium side of the big one is equal to long side over medium side of the little one. That's fine. And you would do something different. John.
I did X over 34 is equal to
21 over 15. Let's look at that one. you did long side of the big, long side of the little, short side of the big, short side of the little. Perfectly fine. Now let's look at these. Watch what happens. When you multiply this first one diagonally, you get 56 times 34. When you multiply the second one diagonally, what do you get? Same thing. But what about this one? Is that still going to be right? Someone who's solved either one of the first two, give me your answer. What was your answer?
476 meters.
How much?
476 meters.
I have 47.6.
Yeah, I think 47.6.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. John, when you did the same thing on this one, did you get 47.6?
Yeah.
It did work? When you solve 15x, I got to multiply 21 by 34.
714.
Divided by... So you do. So the point is, no matter what you use to solve, you're still going to get the same answer, but the important thing as you're working this out is your corresponding sides have to be, obviously, exactly that, corresponding. All right.